We got the split, which is very exciting considering it was our first couple of games without Megan and not really having a lot of time to try to mix and match. But I thought our kids played extremely well against a very good Southern Illinois team. I thought by far Cynthia Wolf's best game in terms of her ability to defend, her physicality, her ability to rebound, and then she goes down to start the fourth quarter. So we played the whole fourth quarter without her. But I thought collectively we did a nice job. One of the things that I really would like to see us get better at, and I thought it really haunted us in the first quarter at Missouri State, is being able to execute. I thought down the stretch against Southern, we hit some big shots, but we also failed to execute in some key moments that could have cost us. But we was able to get the win. Very pleased with how we defended. I thought we did a tremendous job of doubling and bottling up their post. I thought we did a terrific job on Sylvie, one of the best guards in the league. Just really did a nice job of keeping them off balance. At Missouri State, honestly, I thought, we hit the three, go up 3-0, and then I just watched the film, and I'm not sure why I put myself through that before coming through here, but we went 7 straight possessions, bad possessions, either shot selection, turnover, and that's where when you're playing really good teams, you have to value the basketball. You have to be able to execute because they're going to force you to execute, and you can't give good teams multiple possessions. So I didn't think we did a very good job there, and that's something that we have to get better at, and we will continue to work on that in practice, and we will get better at it. I can promise you that. He talked about it. 8 out of our last 9 games have been on the road. No place like home. We are excited to get home, to practice in the McLeod, but more than anything else, to sleep in our own beds, get back in our routine with school starting, and then have some home games. I've not watched Evansville, but this is what I know. You can't take anyone for granted in this league, not when you're trying to position yourself to compete for a championship. It's really, really important that you hold serve at home, and that's what we will be looking to do this week. Are there any questions?
Having already spoken about CJ, just what do you think about Bree and Heidi and some of the things they were able to do, especially yesterday against that very physical Lady Bears team?
I thought Bree and Heidi had a very good weekend as well, especially defensively. I think both of those young women have to be a little bit more offensive-oriented, catching the basketball, squaring up, because right now shooting is a second thought to them. But they did a terrific job of buying into the game plan, of trapping against both opponents who were much bigger and a lot more athletic than we were in the post. But very pleased with what those young women did. We have to be able to build on it this week in practice.
With Missouri State beating both Drake and UNI this weekend, are they the front runner? Are they the team to beat? When you see what?
Well, there's so much basketball still to be played, and when you look at the league. And you got to give Missouri State credit. 2 out of the 4 wins have been last-second shots. And I think, again, until somebody beats them, they now are the front runner because they beat Drake. But there's so much basketball to be played, and honestly, this is far from over. And that's what, as coaches, you appreciate, you want. You want parity in the league, and we certainly have it this year.
After playing them, even without Megan, how do you feel like you're right there with them?
I do. For us, it comes down, honestly, to execution. We have to be able to execute, especially against those top-tier teams, because that's the difference between first and third, your ability to execute. And when you look at Missouri State and Drake both, they do a terrific job of executing on the offensive end. Any other questions? Thank you.